Hi, friends. My name is Toni Cureton. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Life Skills FYI. Life Skills FYI provides a set of core adult capabilities to manage work, family, and relationships successfully. It's designed to help build the skills adults need for life. Life Skills FYI teaches skills of planning, awareness, focus, self-control, and flexibility. They are daily living skills to promote successful independent living, skills that every adult should know but were never taught in school. Life Skills FYI premieres on Thursdays at 10 a.m. on our My Virtual Academy Facebook page and on Instagram. Today, we are going to talk about what to do if your home's been burglarized. Coming home to find that you have been burglarized is one of the worst feelings in the world. There is a strong feeling of being violated when you know an intruder has been in your home. Unfortunately, though, home burglaries do happen. Statistics indicate that 1 in every 6 homes will be burglarized. Today, I will share what steps to take if your home has been burglarized, as well as go over a few preventive measures to increase your home's protection and help minimize the chances for you to become a victim. So, step 1, get to safety and call the police. Most burglars are there to steal money or valuables, then exit the home as quickly as possible. However, some burglars have been known to hang around or hide in a home. So be very careful. It could be very dangerous to assume that a burglar is gone from a home after a burglary. When returning to a residence after a burglary has occurred, leave the premises immediately and notify the police. It's not necessary to determine if any items have been stolen before you notify the police. Safety is always first. File a police report within 24 hours of your discovery of being burglarized before anything else is done. Step 2, don't touch anything. The first instinct of a burglarized home owner is often to go and check the most valuable possessions in the home, such as a safe or jewelry or money that you keep stored away somewhere. If it is evident that a safe or any other item has been tampered with, don't touch the item. While most burglars wear gloves, that is not often, it's not a guarantee that they were smart enough to do that. Sometimes, they slip up and make mistakes. So make sure you don't touch anything so that when they try to obtain the fingerprints, your fingerprints won't interfere with them being able to collect evidence and identify who your burglar was. If you see something that may have been left behind by the burglar, don't touch it either. It's essential to let the police do their job. This step may be difficult, and hard for you to resist, but it's a very important step because, again, you want to preserve the crime scene as much as possible so that they can collect evidence and identify who's the one behind breaking into your home. Step number 3, make a list of everything that was stolen. It's a good idea to have an inventory of your possessions. With today's technology, it is easy to create a very detailed and thorough document. Create an inventory of your valuable items with the names of the items, pictures, serial numbers, dates of purchase, and even receipts if possible. Creating a video recording of a room with all of the possessions present is also a beneficial practice as it provides further evidence. While time-consuming, creating an inventory will prove to be worthwhile. After notifying the police, complete a list of everything that has been damaged or missing from the home. This process is made easier if you reference your previously prepared inventory list of possessions. This is why I say beforehand, create a list of all of the things of value that you own. Because if you are unfortunately burglarized, now you can just look at your list of what you wrote down and go through your home and say, okay, yes, that's missing, that's damaged, that's broken. It makes it easier. Now, with a readily accessible inventory, you have a tangible reference point when it comes to assessing losses. This method is the best way to ensure that everything is reported to the insurance company and that you will receive proper compensation, because there's nothing worse than trying to go by your memory. Because sometimes in the, in the heat of the moment with your adrenaline pumping, you can overlook things and forget things and not discover until weeks later, months later, a year later, oh yeah, whatever happened to that item? And that was one of the things that was taken in the burglary. And so that's why it's important you create a list of inventory possessions so that you can readily identify immediately. Nope, this computer's missing. Nope, this lamp was broken. You can identify those things because you have your inventory list prepared. Step number 4, call your insurance company. With an inventory already prepared, this last step becomes easy and much more stress-free. You should call the insurance company to report the crime, and the insurance company will then send a claims adjuster to your home to evaluate the property and assess the losses. With the inventory sheet that you've prepared, you can provide visual evidence with an associated price to the claims adjuster. So if you've got your inventory sheets and your pictures and your receipts and how much you paid for each item, you can give that to your insurance claims adjuster, and it can speed the process of assessing your losses and let you know relatively how much the insurance company will pay you or reimburse you for your losses. Finally, here are some tips to stop home break-ins from happening. It's not a guarantee that they won't happen, but it does help minimize your chances of being targeted. Number 1, there are several steps you can take to protect your home and your loved ones and your belongings from burglars, but the most important step is to secure your doors and your windows. Make sure your doors and windows are locked. There have been studies shown where burglars and thieves have been polled and asked questions about what do you look for when you are targeting places to rob. And surprisingly, many of them said that they go in through open windows and doors that the homeowner leaves open and unlocked. So make sure when you are not home, close your doors, lock your doors, close your windows and lock your windows. Another tip is to rekey your locks when you first move in. You don't know who the previous owner gave keys to. By rekeying your locks, you can know and control who has access to your home. This can also give you the opportunity to improve the quality of your locks. Number 3, exterior doors should be solid enough that they are difficult to kick open. They should not have windows that can be easily broken, giving the burglar access to the locks either. Step number 4, install peepholes at eye level on all of your exterior doors and check them before opening your doors to visitors. Step number 5, one of the best ways to deter a burglar is with a security camera and home alarm systems. Security cameras make your home less likely to be targeted. They also cause burglars to leave the property immediately if an alarm is sounded. Next, as part of your security system, install motion activated lights. Having a well-lit exterior will help keep burglars away at night. Next, thieves often case or watch neighborhoods, checking out the homes, checking out the homeowners, noting the time that they come and they go. taking an inventory of what they're able to see that could possibly be of value for them to take. They do this before they actually break in. They watch neighborhoods, they watch houses. So be on the lookout for strangers in your neighborhood that, you know, just kind of hanging around doing nothing. When you see this, call the police and say, hey, there's a stranger in our neighborhood. And, he doesn't live over here, but he's just kind of hanging out and it's making me uncomfortable. That's how you prevent a lot of burglaries from happening. Because when you see something that's out of place, you report it. Next, when running out for quick errands, you should always arm the security system and lock your doors. Even if you're going up the street around the corner, lock your doors, put your systems on, secure your windows, close your windows. You should also regularly test your alarm system as another preventive measure to prevent burglars from breaking in. It's always a good idea to make sure that everything is working before you need it to work. Lastly, accessing your home through your attached garage. If you have one of those homes where your garage is attached and there's a door between your garage and your home, a lot of people don't, they leave that open because that's the quick entrance and exit for them to get in and out of their homes. And oftentimes they don't lock that door. Well, that's a big, huge mistake because burglars look for that. So make sure you lock that door and keep that door closed so that no one can gain entrance to your home. So, unfortunately, taking all the preventive steps simply doesn't eliminate the possibility of a burglary occurring, but it does dramatically improve the safety of a home and provide a reliable contingency plan. So again, make sure the simplest things, make sure your doors are locked, make sure your windows are closed and locked. If you have an alarm system, make sure your alarm system and your cameras are running and working. If you don't have an alarm system, you should get one. Well, that's all my time for today, friends. Thanks so much for tuning in to Life Skills FYI. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. My number is 586-842-0558. Again, my name is Toni Cureton. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. And remember to always adult responsibly.